Oh boy, what are we doing here? Well, I asked a question on my community wall. Hold on as I reach all the way across to make sure I grab everything I need so I can see stuff. I asked a question on my community wall earlier this week about should I get F125? Mainly because, as you guys know, I'm a NASCAR guy. Well, as you can probably tell, we're on F125. So I did F124 briefly last year, and I played a little bit with my friend Casey. That didn't go very well. No offense to Casey. We just did not know how to stay away from hitting each other, which was fun in itself. But this time I'm going to embark on a career mode. When I say career mode, I mean it's going to be different. It's going to be my team career mode. Yeah. It's gonna be my team. I am looking forward to it. I just need to get there. Oh boy, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind a lot. Oh, that's driver career. I wasn't looking for driver career. There it is, my team. See, I don't play F1 games all that often, so I even mess up on finding things like this. So, oh boy, first season, full season.
Welcome to my team, where you're in control of a new team on the F1 grid. First things first, choose what kind of experience you'd like. If you're new to the series and want to jump straight in, well, we've got recommended settings for you just here. On the other hand, if you're familiar with the F1 games, then feel free to customize your experience as much as you'd like. That's it. It's time to take charge of F1's 11th team and lead them to glory.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you, Naomi. I've done F1 in the past. I happen to be like a pro. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and be real with you guys. I do have some assists just to make sure I don't absolutely bend the car on like day one. So I do have ABS on and a little bit of traction control. I'll turn those off as time goes on. Once I get back used to running F1, I also need to reset my wheel for it. I am not running difficulty at 31. What do you think I am? We'll go 80. We'll go expert for now. Weekend structure will be a full weekend with I'm thinking medium length session. So they're going to be like, 30-minute qualifying or practice and then 35% race rather than a 50% or a full race. I think I'll go medium this time just to kind of get used to it. Weather and time of day will always be approximate, so I'm expecting some rain and stuff like that. You guys don't see me racing the rain often, especially on iRacing, so there you go. I like AI moves because, as you guys know, I'm currently working on building a 2007 roster, which is going to have a lot of moves that I have to manually make because there's no real transfer system in NASCAR Thunder 04. So I want to see that happen here in F125 naturally and organically. I will take a lot of department events, resource management. Or research management. Yeah, I'll do that. Development too. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna go ahead and reduce everything for myself and increase everything for the AI just because I can. Yeah, that works. I'll take all the faults possible because, in F1, I mean, not in F1, in NASCAR Thunder 04, you guys who have watched my series for multiple seasons know there's no real such thing as like a player fault unless I like blow my own engine. So I want that to happen a bit here in the F125 career mode, because we're basically starting from the bottom and going to the top. So I don't expect us to finish every race. I don't expect myself to actually drive every race either, but we'll see. Rules and flags is going to be pretty much normal. I'm going to do an immersive pit stop. So I'm looking at doing that. Safety car is going to be increased because I love that. Safety car experience will be immersive rather than broadcast. Formation lap, we'll do a formation lap and we'll even increase how many red flags we get. I like to see all this. I'm actually going to go with no rewinds because I feel like that is actually the case. Hard on low fuel, manual start. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Surfacing carcass temperature. Pit lane tire sim allows you to prevent tire temperature changes from occurring when in the pit lane. I guess that's on. We'll go simulation damage. Simulation damage on the car rate collisions will be on. Controls will be set for my Logitech G29, so I do need to make sure I set this. Oh, clutch is set to the same one. That is so weird. I wonder if I can set clutch to L2 and R2. L2 is DRS and pit limiter. That's a really weird thing to have set to that. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh wow. So overtake is R2. What's R2 also set to? Hold on. Overtake is R2. Manual pit stop is R2. That seems a little suspicious, doesn't it? Who set these wheels up for this? Okay, manual pit stop, I guess I'll set it to X, which removes overtake from being a thing. Square, circle, triangle is also in use. I'm thinking DRS will stay as L2 because R2 making sense for overtake mode. I'm thinking hit limiter should be R3 over the next camera. So I'll do that and unbind that one. All right. This is what happens when you're running a wheel that is far inferior to what's going on around here. By the way, I don't plan on looking back while I'm on track, so I'll actually just go ahead and set clutch to that and unbind the look back feature. I feel like as soon as I look back, we're gonna have a problem and I'm gonna probably run into a wall or somebody else. So I'd rather not do that. So yeah, we'll do it that way. I think we'll work with these settings for now. And if that becomes a thing later, we'll worry about it then. But I think this is actually going to work out really well. I think. I mean, I could be wrong. This could all go horribly wrong for me. Now, linearity, I really don't want to touch that. Vibration and force feedback. Yeah. Maximum wheel rotation is 400 degrees. I need to, oh man, I need to set G-Hub up properly then, if that's going to be the case. I haven't touched G-Hub since the last time I played F1, which was 2024's F1. Yay. Operating range will be set to an F1 car, which limits it to actually 360 degrees. I should limit the maximum wheel rotation to 360. Just go ahead and do that. That way it's 1-to-1 for me. Boom. Yeah, we'll save that as a new scheme. We'll just save it as custom. We'll call it custom. I don't want the volume to be too high because I don't want to lose my own hearing. We don't have music. I highly doubt we'll have voice chat, but we'll see. I'm gonna go with onboard mix being driver for now. And we'll see what happens. You guys will have to let me know, and I'll have to just kind of hear what's going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and lower that too. Audio is set, accessibility is set as well. So you guys saw me set all this up straight up. So we'll just go ahead and confirm. Connor Sport, I won't bother with, or the APX GP. I ain't going to worry about that either. That's from the F1 movie that's supposed to be coming out. I don't care about that. We're going to start our own team. Also, I pre-ordered, AKA I ordered it the day before it officially went on, like when it's official release. So I got it a few days early, but unfortunately because life and work and a family and a kid kind of get in the way of things, yeah, driver icons are a problem. But because I don't care for driver icons, and there's no offense to driver icons out there, I am just going to take the official drivers only. You know what? Sure, we'll do the tutorials too. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Job should be introducing yourself to the team.
I feel like I didn't hear him say that, but sure. I'll change my name. My name is Neko. My first name, and my last name is Darius. You guys need to remember that. My first name is Neko, last name Darius. My avatar will be, well, I am African American. You know what? I don't have long hair and I'm clearly not a female, which, by the way, great job for the representation on females. I'm going to go with this guy because who wouldn't want a curly haired motherfucker running their team? Yeah, I said it. Just saying. All right, let's go.
Now we know a bit more about you. Let's explore your background ahead of our first season. Hey there, my name's Andrew. I'm your head of personnel. It'd be useful for the team to know a bit more about your background. Give them a sense of how you intend to lead our efforts.
Alrighty, so it looks like we get a professional background or a personal background here. Every organization is made up of people, and managing people has been your specialty ever since you started climbing the ladder. If I choose to be a people manager, you know that the team is only as good as the people in it, and you are committed to empowering and developing your staff to allow them to reach their full potential. My skills in this area will allow me to motivate my workforce to complete facility improvements quicker. Oh, that's really cool. Head engineer. You might suffer the boardroom and the politics. I really do. But the garage has always been where you felt the most at home. Your team's success will be measured on the track, making this endeavor primarily an engineering challenge, and you've always loved those. Your experience and knowledge in that field will pay great dividends given the nature of the team and its goals. Your expertise in this area allows you to earn more resource points per week. That's cool. Chief Financial Officer. No F1 team can survive without a sound grasp of the financials. Oh boy, that ain't me. And your skill at juggling not just the numbers, but the relationships, the politics, the ebb and flow of, I don't even want to finish reading this because this is not me. Ebb and flow of negotiations are renowned throughout the industry. You're not just managing a team, you're managing a brand, an idea, a legacy even. And you're determined that it be remembered. Your judicious accounting allows you to earn more cash per week. No. I'm not really a people manager because I don't really focus on personnel. I used to manage a team of people, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Managing people sucks. Like legitimately, managing people when you work, it just sucks. Now, granted, I was a little bit younger when I did my managing aspect of things and really just didn't like some of the positions I was put in personally that were well above my pay grade, by the way. I never was an engineer. However, I guess you guys could say technically I'm engineering one hell of a story in NASCAR Thunder 04 with the mod tool. And considering that we do have, you know, Honda in there, and I have to kind of engineer that team and that brand into NASCAR and actually integrate them in a way that makes them championship eligible, championship caliber Honda. Yeah, I think head engineer sounds a lot better to me.
And tell us a bit about this HQ. How well developed are the facilities here ahead of our debut season?
I'm going to be real with you. We're going to be basic. That means we have nothing. I mean, there's also advanced and extensive, you know, in case you want to have like everything. So it's like, you know, extensive. Your team already enjoys state-of-the-art facilities. And while this doesn't translate directly to on-track success, it certainly gives you a platform from which to challenge the best teams on the grid. Yeah, nah. Your team's facilities have seen some modest investment already, ensuring you have the support to challenge the midfield teams on equal footing. Your team's facilities are impressive, but still somewhat basic compared to some of the bigger teams. You'll need to invest time and money to improve them if you're going to challenge the top teams on their own terms. Well, as you guys know, in season 4 of NASCAR Thunder 2004 in my modded career, we got sent basically back to the freaking shed because of our GM lawsuit. You know what would make more sense? Doing that all here. So I think we will. I think we will basically redo our NASCAR Thunder 04 struggle, and we'll do it here. Also, we'll just struggle in every game that we play, right? Let's do it. Why not?
Hello, Mathis, head of your engineering facility. Let's discuss where we think we are in terms of car performance.
So, I know everybody's tempted to tell me to like go extensive development where we have a car that's gotten some huge early upgrades, making it a force to be reckoned with on track. But I think we're going to go with no development. Why? Because we're doing it already in NASCAR Thunder 04. We can do it here in F1 25, and the struggles will continue. Say it with me now. Board the F1 struggle bus.
Hey, boss. I'm Anissa. I head things up in your corporate facility. Let's discuss our financial situation.
So you guys remember when I said that I was, sued by GM in my NASCAR Thunder series? Now, as much as I would love to say significant reserve sounds great because we have 50% corporate income, $7.5 million cash, and or $2.5 million cash and 25% income, we're starting from the bottom. We got nothing. It's taken all of my budget to get the team up and running, and we have almost nothing left. The team will have to start earning its keep on its own merit before you can start to invest in further engineering and facility improvements. Well, you guys already know what that means. $0 in the bank.
Right. With all that out of the way, our next task is to finalize our team's visual identity, our official name and branding.
Oh, it works for me. Let's do it. Team name: NekoDarius. And since we're in, we're in our what is it? We're in our F1 era. It would be NekoDarius GP. Yeah, yes sir. NekoDarius GP. Now you guys know I love me some blue, some black, all that fun stuff. So we're gonna make the car. Oh boy, that's a little too blue. Yikes. So how about this? I don't want to bite the Ferrari light. So yikes. This is like the hardest part for me all the time. Is kind of selecting what I want. So we're gonna start with a pretty much all white car. Main color is gonna be white. We're gonna go as dark blue as possible without going into the going black here. So as dark blue as possible. And because I love me some red and I just can't help myself, we're gonna red it up a little bit. Oh, a little too light on the saturation there. And yeah, like that. That's our team colors. All right, a team badge. I personally don't know. The shield looks kind of cool. Oh man, wait. That little chevron. That's like a chevron. What do you guys? I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't mind if I go chevron here. And then I could change the color of it. Let's change the color from white because I don't want it to be on the car looking white. So I think I'll change the chevron itself to like red. Yeah, like bright red. Holy crap, that's bright. And then the emblem will be, why does it look like an upside down Tesla? Let's see here. I think we can get away with, you know what? We'll do that, I think. And we'll change the color because I want it to kind of pop. So I think some white there. And this one can be like our dark blue. Yeah, like that. I think that looks pretty. That's going to look fire on the car. Oh, I pressed circle. I did all that just to press circle. Whoops. There we go. Save and exit. There we go. Team badge. Let's see here. Team clothing. I personally think that the white suit, the white shirts would be great. Yeah, I think white, red, and blue kind of blend well. But maybe we can make this black. What do y'all think? Black? Because we're going to paint it with the blood of our enemies.
Next up, there's an amount of contract work we need to get nailed down.
I hate contract work. Can I just auto sim this?
First, we need to settle on our title sponsor. This will represent a key source of income over the coming season.
I guess I can't auto sim this, huh? It's not like NASCAR Thunder 04 where I can just hit circle.
We have a few potential sponsors lined up. Each contract splits our income in 3 ways. A signing bonus that we receive now, a weekly income paid over the course of the season, and finally, a bonus at the end of the season, if we achieve the goals set out in the contract.
All right, so the goal that I see, score 10 constructor points in a season. That's not gonna happen. X4 MiG is like finish 10th or better in the constructors title. We're the 11th team on the grid. All we have to do is just beat the team ahead of me. That sounds lit. Or we can go with Saren and score 5 constructors points in a season, but they offer the least amount of money. You know, I think X4 MiG is what we want. Yeah.
Secondly, we have to make a call on which engine supplier we want to work with this season.
I'll take that signing bonus, by the way. I wish I could make $8 million just signing a contract.
Generally speaking, our choices can be defined as a trade-off between performance and durability, with the caveat that neither come cheap.
Okay, so now hear me out. We're going to go with the whole idea that we are a bottom feeding team, aka we literally just put together a wagon on some wheels and strapped an F1 legal engine in the back. And because of the fact I like suffering, you guys okay with suffering with me on Renault E-Tech because it's cheap? And right now we just need to focus on being cheap and just making it week by week and just scoring at least 10 points in a season. That is all we have to do. We just have to survive a season. Let's do it.
And finally, let's talk drivers. Obviously, we need 2 of them. So let's start with our first one.
So I'm assuming that I can't select myself, huh?
Each driver's performance is measured in a number of ways. Experience counts for a lot, and drivers with more on-track experience will have an advantage over less experienced competitors. Racecraft describes a driver's ability to work their way through the pack to finish the race higher up than where they started. Awareness represents the driver's skill at avoiding the steward's room. The higher this stat, the less likely they are to pick up warnings and penalties. Pace is a measure of sheer speed. Outside of battling their opponents, how good are they at pulling out consistent fast laps? All these stats contribute to the driver's overall rating, while focus represents their current state of mind and how well they're leveraging their rating out on track.
So what you're saying is that I should hire somebody that has good racecraft, good awareness, and decent pace, and okay focus. Well, I think I know exactly who we're hiring. We're going to hire the American Jack Crawford.
All right, that's one driver locked down.
And we're going to go ahead and pick his teammate, because it doesn't matter to hear that guy tell me that I need to pick a teammate. Since we have a crap ton of money, we have like 5.4 million to work with after we sign somebody. I'm thinking of maybe hiring somebody that's a high rated driver. And I'm thinking that with the awareness and pace that Enzo Fittipaldi has, first of all, you guys already know, me and Christian Fittipaldi in NASCAR Thunder 04, we have some history. However, I don't have any history with Enzo Fittipaldi, and hiring a Fittipaldi is kind of cool, especially considering, you know, we had our beef with Christian, and now we get Enzo. We get 2 Fittipaldis in 2 different series. I like it. Let's do it. Okay, Picasso.
Looks solid. Good choices and all within our budget. Feel free to review your choices if you want, but otherwise I think we can move on.
Yeah, there's nothing I need to review. We're a low budget team with low budget drivers, just happy to be on the grid.
Finally, we need to approve our race gear. Don't worry about sponsors just yet, we'll add them later. For now, let's just focus on the livery design and suits.
Yeah, I think we need to focus on race gear. First, let's work on the car. Oh, that's right. Since I did the whole pre-purchase thing. I get a base livery. I mean, that's decent? Question mark. You know, the Neon Fusion feels more like an us type of thing, doesn't it, guys? We'll go ahead and change the colors up, though. I think the hue will be blue. And then we'll do the blood of our enemies on the side. Actually, look like the blood of our enemies there. We'll do, I don't really like the lime here. So I think white will be fine. And then we'll cap it off with some black. Where is that black at? You got me. I don't know where the black is, but there's black somewhere on this car. Oh, hold on. Let me go the other way. Oh, I see it. It's like right around the driver's car. Nobody's going to see that. We're not going to see that. You know what? Whatever. We'll do it that way. Cool. So we got our car painted. Wait, is it still painted? Oh my goodness. I didn't select it. That's on me. My bad. I didn't select the car, guys. Now the driver's suit. I don't like the weird swirl patterns, my friends. It is the 75th anniversary of F1. The story is yours suit. I mean, that looks lit. Let's do it. But let's also change the colors here because, first of all, why is it shiny? I mean, this feels like that shiny from that crab in Moana. If you know what I'm talking about, don't judge me. I've been watching Moana with my daughter. All right, you know what? That seems more race suit wise. Oh, cool. We can even change the gloves. I mean, sure, but why do I have to do this every time? You know what? We're going to go a little inverse. We're going to go blue gloves so you guys can see how much I'm struggling. And then we're going to add some white. And we'll cap it off with a little bit of red here. Yeah. I mean, you can't really see it, but it works for me. That's it.
I think that's everything, boss. If you're happy with all of this, give us the nod, and we'll get everything moving. And if not, feel free to go back and review your choices.
Heck yeah, I'm happy with it. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to this very special live stream. Great to be with you all because today we're going to witness history.
That's absolutely right, Natalie, because for so many years we've wondered exactly what 11 teams would look like on the grid. Guess what? Today is the day we find out.
And we are here at the team's state-of-the-art HQ. We'll be seeing their brand new car very soon, but behind every team, behind every car, there's one person central to it all.
Yes, and they've been described as somewhat of an engineering genius, coming up with all the ideas to push the car and the sport to its limits. The question is, though, will they be able to step out of their comfort zone to deal with all the things that come with being a leader, dealing with the team's finances, sponsors, motivating the team and the drivers? Will they be able to juggle that, or will they drop the ball?
And we'll be seeing more behind the scenes as the season progresses. But of course, it is all about what happens on track. So, without further ado, let's see the fruits of their labor, the brand new 2025 car.
Well, thank you all for joining us. The team have done an incredible job. The car looks sensational.
It certainly does. Congratulations, and all the very best for the season ahead.
Welcome to your Team HQ. This is the hub of the team's operations, and it's probably worth having a look around, familiarizing yourself with the different areas you'll be responsible for directing. You can use these options to navigate around your HQ. Keep an eye out for notifications. I think Madison Engineering was looking for you earlier, and they were asking for you in corporate as well. You should catch up with them before we proceed further. Oh, and as you look around, keep an eye out for this message. It appears wherever you can summon more information. It's a very useful reference if you want to start digging into the finer detail of how the team functions.
Well, looks like I'm now finally free to go walk around our entire shop. Let's see here. Team owner screen. Don't I look nice in here? I got a message. What's the message? Welcome to my office, Carter. I legitimately said we're literally just putting a wagon with some wheels and a F1 sanctioned engine on the back. Hey, Neko, the factory's online and I'm here to assist in any way I can. Speaking of, our car development is in an area upon which we'll need to see significant focus over the coming months. We're at a disadvantage compared to a lot of the grid, and if we don't start delivering results in R&D, then that gap is only going to widen. Thanks, Mathis. Andrew. Hey, Neko. Great to finally get to business and start working with the team at hand. Looking at our current setup, our current facilities are enough to have gotten us where we are, but are decidedly bare bone, and compared to those of our competitors, we're going to need to prioritize the work of upgrading these facilities if we're going to keep pace with the rest of the grid. Oh my gosh. Anissa. I just wanted to put down for the record, I'm really looking forward to working with you as we look to ensure the healthy finances of our team. On that topic, as previously discussed, it's worth noting that beyond the remaining sponsor cash we received, there is no further investment in the team at this point. We're not going to be able to push hard on the required car development and facility improvements until we've secured some additional funds. Guys, we literally opened the shop, unveiled our car. We haven't gotten started. I need y'all to chill. We got this. We will be fine. So it looks like there's owner training, which you kind of get some training points throughout time. So I actually like that. You can tell that EA Sports games have kind of come a long way since Thunder 04.
Your team's
Fan rating.
on the grid is measured in two ways: fan rating and sentiment. Fan rating is a measure of your team's prestige and history in the sport, and can be increased by completing accolades. Whereas sentiment is more dynamic, a measure of your recent performance both within the current season and looking back to previous seasons. As your fan rating increases, you will earn not only a one-off award for each fan rating level, but also ongoing bonuses that benefit the team. Positive sentiment can unlock more bonuses relative to your fan rating, whereas negative sentiment can temporarily disable bonuses you've earned until your sentiment improves. The combination of fan rating and sentiment will affect many aspects of your career, so keep tabs on them at all times.
Well, I'm pretty sure our fans are going to be mad at us no matter what we do. I don't even want to look at it. I already know it's going to suck.
Accolades are milestones, representing your team's growing history and prestige within the sport. By completing these accolades, you will improve your team's fan rating, which unlocks various bonuses and also affects how the drivers view your team and its prospects.
Oh, rivalries. No team rivalry. Team stats. We just exist. We just started. Results. Nothing. Look at us at the very bottom. NekoDarius GP. Oh man, I'm actually excited for this.
As it stands, we already have some resource points, data from testing, that we can use to kickstart our research efforts. We just need to know where you want us to start. Let's go pick an upgrade to research.
Oh, okay.
This is where we choose our research projects. Research and development are split into 4 departments: aero, powertrain, chassis, and durability. Pick one of these departments, and let's go choose the first research project you'd like us to tackle.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. First of all, you have a great voice. R&D progress is wow. Wow. We are really slow.
I need you to pick us a research project before you leave, Chief.
My bad. I'm sorry. I was just trying to hide the R&D progress and I messed up. So our chassis seems to be the worst. That is where our chassis is. So we'll go ahead and do a weight reduction.
Copy that. That feels like a good place to start. I'll get the research team on it.
And then what I want us to also do is, I don't know if I really want to focus on aerodynamics yet, front and or rear, not this early. But I do think that a front downforce upgrade should be done. So let's work on that. And that should be everything we need for research, or for this researching stuff. So cool. Facility improvements are up.
This is the facility improvement screen. Here are the improvements you can currently schedule for this facility. You can access the other facilities and explore their improvements from these tabs. Some improvements need us to have completed other improvements first. If an improvement is blocked, it will be listed here. along with information on which improvements we need to complete first in order to unblock it. Each improvement will provide us with an ongoing benefit, but they each also increase the size of that facility. As the facility gets bigger, it will unlock higher levels of that facility, which in turn unlock further improvements for us to pursue.
Oh my gosh, I just realized we have enough money to make some facility upgrades already. I am tempted to doing that, actually. Because you guys know, we struggle to make upgrades in NASCAR Thunder 04. So, I mean, who wouldn't want some improved computer systems? Receive owner XP every time a research project is completed without delay. Oh. Okay. Okay. On-track instrumentation. Receive 10 resource points each time you complete a practice program. That'd be nice. But that's going to be a lot of practice programs. Aero breakthrough. Unlock a new tier of aero upgrades. We're not near that yet. Research expansion. Oh, okay. So personnel also has one, and corporate also has one. Got it. Each of these actually has their own cost. So engineering seems to be everything, which includes powertrain durability as well. Got it. Okay. That's why it's so cheap. Okay. I want them to increase. You know what? We'll do it. Improve the computer system so we can get 2% more.
Contractors, and we'll get that started.
So I'll take that little hit there early. That way we can get the engineering stuff underway. I think I like that. Personnel.
This is where we manage our discussions with drivers, both our drivers and other drivers we might be interested in signing in the future. These slots are for our current drivers. We're obviously much closer to these two than anyone else, but it's still an important job each year, figuring out what's important to them and where their long-term aspirations lie. But we also have to be prepared for the future. If we lose one of our drivers, or if we feel we have a better prospect, it's important to have done the groundwork to allow us to negotiate with a new driver, or more than one. Just be cautious. The more drivers we engage with, the more likely it is that our current drivers will get wind of it, and that can very much affect how they feel about us, and about their future in our team.
I mean, you guys are really just a stopgap. Y'all were just hired to put us on the grid. I'm going to go ahead and... Max Verstappen's expected salary is $49 million. You out your mind, Max. You're not even that good. I feel like all the Verstappen fans are now mad at me because I just said that. I feel like I can see the eyes of you guys looking at me kind of crazily. Expected salary for my guys is 1.95 and 2.03. Wonderful. Wonderful. I like what I'm seeing. There's a lot of drivers that we could potentially get. I'm not going to worry about these guys yet. I feel like we should be okay. Team level represents how the driver currently views our team. Fan sentiment, what they think of our current performance. Owner choices represent how the driver feels about my recent choices. Oh, I haven't made any good choices lately. Contract represents how the drivers feel towards our team based on their current contractual situation, which they all seem to be happy about. Oh, okay. Got it. Cool.
Hello, boss, and welcome to corporate. This is the hub for the team's finances, our corporate identity,
That guy looked like he was lazy.
and for our ongoing sponsor relations. Speaking of which, it's important to ensure that our new sponsors are reflected in our team's livery before we head to the first race weekend. Select customization, and let's go finalize the livery design.
I bet. Customization it is. Let's go.
From here, select race gear. We want to focus on the car, so select the car option.
I mean, we're supposed to be putting sponsors on our car, not our drivers, right?
This is where you can define the look of your car. Liveries, driver number, and sponsor decals. Right now, we're focused on sponsors, so let's select this option.
Why is that why does it look so small? All right, decal
This is the decal editor, where you can apply sponsor decals to your car. Part of what we do here in corporate is build up our family of sponsors. So, over time, we'll have more of them to display on the car. The more secondary sponsors you feature on the car, the more money we'll make. But be aware, there are diminishing returns.
I love diminishing returns.
Use this selector to focus on different areas of the car and start adding some sponsor decals.
Okay. First of all, can we make this bigger? Because for some reason I have this, weird idea that the sponsorship should be kind of huge, right? I feel like you guys feel the same way, right? Like, I'm not tripping. All right. Wait, do I have to do this on the other side? I feel like I have to do this on the other side. I really don't want to have to do this. So edit, decal variant. Okay, so we can't get any of the other decals, but it's nice to see that there are others we can get. I don't know if black will be popping, so we'll keep it white. And as for secondary sponsor, you guys know all about the secondary sponsors, guys. We know about this one. Oh, wonderful. It just automatically put it on the other side. Nice. Nose cone. So we've got X4 MIG, AF. I'm thinking Euterpy. Euterpy. Oh, that's actually going to be on the white. Nice. Let's scale it up. Oh my gosh, there's a whole editor here. I love this. Okay, nose cone is done. Top will be next. So we'll put a Volo. Yep, a Volo white. Yep. Front wing. Ooh. Why is that? Oh my gosh, who puts sure. We'll put one there. And Octonic can also go on the wing here. Oh wait, I just realized I have so much more space. I'm just not being smart. Okay, let's go this big. Let's continue to scale it up, and then let's rotate it. Nice. And then now we can do the same here for this one. I just wasn't smart. I legitimately wasn't smart. We can take you this way, scale you down just a touch. Yeah. Oh, okay, nice. Slingshot fuel. Yeah, you'll go here. Nice. I think we'll go Venus on the rear wing. We'll just make it as big as possible. There's a rear wing underneath section? Brother, look at all this money. You know what? The whole entire rear wing will be Venus. We'll go Venus rear wing. Oh, interior halo can get a sponsor. Okay, fan ratings. Oh, top of the halo. Nice. I'm thinking, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. That looks amazing. Oh, there's mirror sponsor. Well, I mean, they are the title sponsor, so I guess X4 MIG on the mirrors are fine. Nice.
Nice one. If you're happy with that design, then that's what we'll go with.
I actually legitimately am. And by the way, I'm assuming I can't change the number. I can change the color, I just can't change it. Pit coins. I do have pit coins, but like, holy crap, I don't want to. What in the pit coin? The athlete number looks horrible. Fine, we'll go pop. I'm assuming I just can't change the numbers. I wish I could. Oh my gosh, our car actually looks legit. Brother, listen. Y'all should know, I don't do this stuff very well. Okay, I don't. I really do not.
Okay, seems like everyone has what they need. If there's nothing else you want to do today, feel free to advance time from this menu. This will skip ahead to the next critical event, but don't worry. If anything comes up between now and then, myself or the other facility heads will interrupt and let you know.
I mean, that's great. So I guess we'll just go ahead and...
This is
Oh,
your activity
activities.
schedule. Scheduling activities between race weekends lets you and the various facilities focus on specific areas of productivity. You can select the different facilities in your own schedule over here, and then select an activity for them to pursue. Picking the right people to work on the right thing at the right time can give us an edge when we really need it, so don't overlook the value of activities. You should consider setting some now, if you have time before the next race.
Brother, you guys were about to let me skip straight ahead and not do this at all. What's this? Team conference, fan rating goes up at a cost of $10,000. That's funny. Paddle sponsor loyalty goes up at a cost of $10,000. Owner experience goes up. Owner self-reflection. Department onboarding, slight increased morale to every department. Fan rating received $5,000 every day as part of a worldwide franchise. How many days? The 20th to the 13th. Wow, that's a long time. I think department onboarding will be great. We'll do research focus for you guys, chassis calibration, and I think we can do aerodynamic calibration. I feel like that'll come in handy soon. Preseason test sessions, early driver talks, increase the speed of talks with drivers, $20,000. Preseason driver training camp, driver promotional tour. We'll put our boys into training camp. Oh wait, no, I don't want them to be in camp so early. Let's do preseason test session, early driver talks, and then we'll give them 3 days off. We'll give them a weekend off, and then we'll continue forward. All right, now corporate. Let's go ahead and try to see if we can discover another sponsor. I think a preseason press conference is in order. I think driver media tour would be great. Sponsor kickoff would be amazing as well. That's a lot of money that we're actually spending on this. That's fine. And now for the rest of the owner stuff. I think a team conference would be great. And then with the last 5 days, we can do owner self-reflection, and that'll take us right into the race weekend. Nice. I love that. All right. Advancing time now.
A sponsor is interested in backing our team.
Yo, for real? Are you sure? We've discovered Blue Star. Okay. Add the designs of the car. Bet. Let's go. Where was it? Oh yeah, corporate. Customization, race gear. I'm beginning to get the hang of it. Ever so slightly. Decal editor. We can actually remove one of these sponsors. Who will we remove? I think we'll actually swap Slingshot with Blue Star. Scale Blue Star up. Perfect. So now we have Blue Star on the wing. All right. That goes ahead and it gets us that sponsor in order. Also realize I just have some unread messages from F1. Thanks. Yes, I'm a returning player. Thank you. I'll claim the customization items. Nice. Emblems. Okay. Nice. Cool. Thanks, F1, for what you do. You guys do great. Now then, back to what we were doing. Oh, that's right. Should we see what the engineering side of things are up to? I know they were researching. What's the research looking like? Still research. 8 more days. 420 resource points. So we're 20 points short of being able to research something else. Great. I'm losing my mind.
So, we're gonna need to open talks with drivers for next season. They could be ours, or are currently driving for other teams. You should head to the driver comms page to see who you want to consider.
Sure. I'll go there. As it stands right now, I'm thinking Jack Crawford. No, I can't. Okay. I have to establish driver talks with someone else. Wow. Okay. Andrea Kimi Antonelli. I've heard a bunch about this kid.
Reached out with a very early preliminary inquiry to their side. I'll let you know how it goes. Hard to get a read on it at the moment. These things are always fluid and move quickly, but if they're interested in us, I'm sure things will move a bit quicker.
Nice. And we're just going to slowly build our team up because we obviously aren't going to have the money to hire just any and everybody. But I'm definitely looking at Isaac Hadjar since we'll be racing against him this season. So if my guys aren't faster than Isaac Hadjar, because we're about the same, then I think we'll just have to kind of live with it. In terms of engineering, though, I did notice that something failed. It looks like something failed in the chassis. Something failed? What happened? In progress. Research is delayed. Research delayed? I don't appreciate that, but we're gonna go ahead and work on pistons for our car. Why is research delayed? I wish they would tell me what the research was delayed by. Oh well, fine.
Have you got a moment? Need your input.
Yeah, sure. What's going on? Set up a new social media program. Okay, marketing has evaluated social media presence and proposed 2 strategies to boost engagement. Their preferred approach is a full-scale expansion, which comes at a high cost, but promises significant engagement. Alternatively, we can opt for a more budget-friendly refresh. You know what? We got the cash for now. Expand the option, please. Oh, hey, my executive decision got me some points. Nice. Alrighty. Continue forward, please. Grid reveal. I don't know about y'all, but that grid reveal was nice. Alrighty. Now, back to what we were doing. So I was looking at the research stuff here, and it seems like things were getting held up. Why? I have no idea. Was it because of the fact I scheduled them to do something? That's probably what it was. Well, that's cool. Glad I know that now. Sad I know that too.
Boss, we've got interest. There's a sponsor looking to work with us.
Oh, word? Another one? AVAX. Hey, let's do it. Let's go ahead and go right to corporate. Lots of our man, I am killing it as a new owner, guys. Killing it. Driver number style. Oh yeah, that's right. We got a new number style. I don't really need that. Decal. Let's see. We need. I think we'll go. We'll change out one of these Venuses. Oh, I just realized we don't have slingshot fuel on here. We'll go AVAX. I'm feeling AVAXy. Oh, it just automatically copied. Interesting. I'm beginning to understand this a little bit more. I'm getting to get it. But anyways, we'll just change things out as it comes. That's fine. Means more money, less diminished returns. Engineering is up to something. Improved computer system level 1 is complete. Good. And development. Oh. Wait, do we have a research part? Research parts will appear here once complete. Okay. But
The
chassis
research
has some.
delivered us a design, but we need to actually build the thing if it's going to be of any use. And for that, we have the development group. This is where we turn the engineer's dreams into reality. Here's the upgrade we've researched. Select it to start development. So it's up to you whether to kick this development off now or not. But when you do, you'll want to consider how you want to develop it. Certain options won't be available until you've invested a bit more into improving this facility. But the important thing to think about is that you need to develop 2 copies of the part, one for each of your driver's cars. If you only have a single part when you get to a Grand Prix, you'll need to visit the Assign Upgrades area to decide which driver's car to prioritize.
Our upgrade is going to come after Australia. I bet. Is there any way to rush this? No? Okay. That's fine. That's great. Man, I am not happy about that. I'm actually not. Not happy about that in the slightest. And the front wing adjuster bracket is also in.
Great news. One of our research upgrades is complete. Once we finish researching an upgrade, we can start developing it for one or both of our cars. Head over to the development screen to get started.
All this stuff is going to come late. That's fine. We need to see what the car can do anyway, right, guys? That's what we need to do. So it's okay that it's coming late. That means that we'll be able to research this stuff, get this stuff kind of going, and that's fine. Oh, by the way, it's a race weekend. So we're going to go ahead and do a... I don't know if a weight redistribution will be in order yet. We've already done the front. We need to go ahead and do a matching rear, which won't be researched until after China, which is fine. It's just going to take a minute. And I think we'll be good to go. We got some upgrades coming. It's just going to take a while. I feel like I should have thrown some more money into this. Allows me to research 2 projects at the same time. We don't have the resource points for it, so buying that now wouldn't actually help us. Oh well. It's race weekend. Tire allocation. Okay. Balanced, softer, harder. Looks like the race tires are medium and hards anyway. I mean, we'll go balanced. It doesn't seem to do anything different. We're going to Australia, boys. Let's go.
Right. Nearly time to head to the track. Let me know which driver you'd like to follow this weekend. They'll get a bit of a boost from your presence. We'll keep tabs on the other driver while you're busy.
I mean, I guess I'll go with driver number 1, who I signed first. I guess that'd be Jack Crawford, who's got the higher racecraft and awareness and pace, even though Enzo is actually better in 3 of the 5 categories. Huh. Well, anyways, I'll drive with Jack Crawford. And here we go. Our team in the facility for the first time ever, guys. Our team looks happy. They look happy. They look like happy young lads. Got some messages. Welcome. No upgrades. I want you. Thanks, Mathis. I'm aware. Mixed. Oh, the race is going to rain. Who told the game to go ahead and rain on race number 1? I blame you, comments. I blame the comment section. FYI, this was going to be a lightly edited series where I will add some music in random places depending upon what I feel like, but don't expect there to be very many edits or cuts, so you guys will be experiencing this as it comes, although I will be skipping practices and all that other stuff.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
All right, practice was dry, no rain, and there's no rain for this. However, I am very interested in potentially going for a increased downforce setup. Why? Because it's going to rain early in the race, and it's probably going to rain throughout the entire race. So having the downforce set for that and that alone is probably what I want to do more than anything else. So we'll just knock that out. Well, here we go. The first qualifying session for NekoDarius GP. By the way, practice went pretty well. Now, I am still finagling with some of the settings, so if I do somehow get into Q2 with this car, surprise. No, really, I am going to be adjusting the difficulty slider as I see appropriate. So I'm not expecting a Q2 appearance, but I've also been, shown differently every other time, so we'll see. So with our car with a little bit more downforce, we're gonna commence qualifying here in Australia. By the way, practice went really well. I got acclimated to the track. I understand the race strategy, sorta. Wow, that sun is blinding going into that corner.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
I feel like there's still time to be found, but I'm also not really pushing. I'm just trying to get a good lap in here. I also realize that my crew set me for 4 laps of fuel. That's way too much fuel for fall. So it looks like we're going to go for 2 laps here. Kind of like how we do in NASCAR, guys. 2 laps on one run. There's time to be found. Clearly. That corner could have been a little bit better. That corner for sure could have been much better. If I make it out of Q3 or Q1 with these lap times, I will have to seriously change how
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
I'll have to change the AI.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P12.
I'm gonna cool the car. I'm gonna cool the car down. I'm gonna bring the ERS back down. Bring the brakes back in line. I'm on none ERS. We're recharging the battery here. Battery is full. We've already harvested like a ton this lap. Here we go. Really going for it, guys. And that lap that it took for me to cool everything down, we went all the way down to the last. Used up all the deploy, but that'll be enough for P20. Yay! Still time to find on this car, but I think we're going to be good. I think we'll be good. Back to the garage we go. So as I sit here and watch the times, I mean, a 120 from the leaders, and I ran a 122.3. Yeah, needless to say, I don't think we're going to be fast. My teammate goes back out for another lap. I'm the only person that ran 4, and I think I'm last now. Completed a session. Woo. Gotta love podium pass. Great. So where are we? 21st. I did add more downforce than everybody else, so I think that will hurt. That hurt us for qualifying here. But I had to make the decision. You know, it's going to rain during the race, so hopefully I remember how to race in the rain.
The winter is over. It's time for Formula One 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. We're a stone's throw from the enormous Port Phillip Bay for today's race at the 3.28-mile Albert Park circuit. It's a bumpy racing surface here, and the 14 corners could prove especially difficult in the wet conditions. So watch out for a safety car at some point during this Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, and Hamilton, Sainz, Ocon, Fernando Alonso, and Alex Albon, Lawson, Antonelli, Lance Stroll, and Bortoletto, Hadjar, Behrman, George Russell, and Jack Doohan, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Crawford, and Enzo Fittipaldi rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And with me for this commentary this afternoon, former racing driver Naomi Schiff. New season, new dawn, and now 22 cars and 11 teams on the grid.
First of all, this is such an exciting time. I mean, to have an 11th team on the grid is exciting news for the sport. But for them today, I guess you would be really nervous. It's the first time you're going to be doing this. There is so much to learn. But at the end of the day, they've got to remember that expectations aren't that high. They've all been there before. They've all had their first race, and no one is expecting them to land on the top of the podium. So just learn to walk before you can run.
If we don't want to be stuck near the back for most of the race, you're going to need to push early on. Good luck.
I love how my engineer tells me that. So the race strategy for this is we could go one stop or no stop, wets all the way to the end, or we could break it up, one stop early on lap 10 and then another one at lap, just a 10 lap stint. I kind of sort of fancy that idea. I think that would actually be pretty cool. Considering that it is wet, I don't think I'll be on the accelerator enough. So I'm actually going to underfuel the car by like 0.1. We'll see what that type of fuel saving can do, especially considering that we're running the Renault engine. This is a little risky for me, but a lighter car in these conditions could pan out really well. So without further ado, get ready to go.
Pull the clutch in, hold it there until the start. Right, feed in the throttle, let's build the revs.
That was about 9,300.
Okay, clutch out, go, go, go.
Let me go ahead and go lean now. So first race on F125, and we're met with the very happy wet weather condition. Wow. This is going to be fun. Get a little bit of a recon here. My teammate actually qualified back here with me, so I'm assuming this is because our car is not that great, which is a little sad, but my teammate also qualified back. Now, maybe he also went with a higher downforce setup. one can only hope. 5 red lights. Here we go, guys. Got a little quiet here on the start, but I'm making one heck of a move. Had to give the position back to Albon, but then Antonelli goes and muscles his way through. Thanks, FIA, but I kind of had nowhere to go. Either that or I run into Andrea. I mean, yes, I know. It was from nowhere. It was a dive bomb from pretty much out of nowhere. I felt like I was John Cena. No, not John Cena. Randy Orton, you know. It was an RKO from out of nowhere, but this time it was a dive bomb from out of nowhere. And the Lance Stroll just happened. Vehicle condition.
Systems all looking good. Head down.
Did I say vehicle? Where did my brain go, guys? I'm supposed to say vehicle condition, but I guess because like you are saying dive bomb, not because you're saying dive bomb, but because you are saying vehicle and then condition basically at the same time. You kind of unintentionally get like tongue-tied. I think I got tongue-tied there, but anyways, after one lap we are 11th.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
So we are 11th. We qualified 21st. I gained 10 spots in one lap. If that's not driver of the day material, I don't know what it is.
Place back.
Don't block me. I will make this move. I think Antonelli spun.
Okay, clear.
I think he spun himself. I think he got so taken back by my drift that he spun himself. That's actually insane that the AI would make a mistake like that. Just realized that there's a lot of rookies in this because technically the guys that we hired weren't F1 drivers yet. So that means that there's a lot more rookies. Isaac Hadjar, Liam Lawson, Gabriel Bortoletto, Andrea Kimi Antonelli. The 2 drivers that I'm driving as. I wonder if their stats relate to the control of the car. It's really just me not being good at F1 games causing this. So we need to start saving some fuel. Vehicle condition.
Systems all looking good. Head down.
Car doesn't feel good.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
Don't appreciate how I hit the wall. Vehicle condition.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Systems all
Okay.
looking good, head down.
But you sat here and opened your mouth as I was like turning. My guy really did not realize that he needed to back off on the talk.
We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. You've lost some time to the car behind.
Well, it's because I have a damaged front wing. I think we should replace the wing and take it now. Go to intermediate, because I mean the rain is beginning to get lighter. I'm beginning to see a dry line forming. Gosh, this engine is so flat.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 6.5 seconds.
So I definitely corner cut, but because I guess because I was extremely sideways, the game didn't register. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That was a corner cut. I corner cut.
I definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question the track's drying. We might be in a position to change soon.
I think Bortoletto has some kind of wing damage because he's really holding the guys up behind, which is perfect for us.
Are 13 laps of fuel remaining.
Are you sure your math says 13? I think building a gap now between me and the guys behind will come in handy. Gonna have to wait on the engineer to come up with the idea for when we switch and how fast we can switch at this point.
Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form.
not say things when I'm in the middle of a corner. Golly. Like, I'm out and out the faster car between me and Bortoleto. I don't know why. I really assume he has some kind of wing damage, and that's what's holding him up. Like, he's dropping buckets of time.
Okay, it's borderline, mate, but if I were you, I'd come in and change tyres. I'm just not sure we're on the right ones for these conditions anymore.
Box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
We need to repair this damage anyway. So the aim is 11. We built up a gap. Bortoleto is in. So we're going to lose some time to the guys behind, but that's okay. Come on. No problem. No problem.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
There's a dry line formed. I knew there was a dry line forming. I saw it forming in front of me. Probably because of these updated graphics, we can finally tell when the track is beginning to dry out and when it wasn't compared to 24. Because I know in 24 that was an issue. They didn't do a lot of wet road driving, but I definitely noticed that when it was that crossover period between full wets and inters, you couldn't really tell. So it looks like they finally fixed that for 24. Which is perfect. Vehicle condition.
Systems all looking good. Head down.
I touched the wall with the right foot, which is why it now has 7% wear.
Okay, we've got 12 laps of fuel remaining. Here's some information on Hulkenberg. Okay, they're out of this race. Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Remember to adjust your ERS mode in your MFD if you need to.
Jeez. Why is the delta so easy to pass? Is there like a set speed limit?
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Green flag.
Oh, we save the fuel. We save the prerequisite fuel. going to be a large number of cars coming in.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
So if I'm not mistaken, the track has dried out pretty fast from wet to I think there may be a chance that we could see dry tire. And this is just me spitballing this idea because I could 1,000,000% be wrong. You gotta be careful offline. Offline is still pretty wet. And the curbs are definitely not my friend. So I'm beginning to catch my own teammate.
The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
Gaining so much time on my teammate. Definite dry line is formed, by the way. Like, y'all can probably see it, hopefully, on the screen.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.7 seconds.
Viewer updates.
Okay, copy that.
Homie literally talked in the middle of me going through the chicane, and I blew it, absolutely, and dropped so much time to do it. What now?
Okay, Enzo's coming in for his stop.
Vehicle condition.
Systems all looking good. Head down.
No, it's not. You just told me that my wing is broken or something. I feel like the wing is malfunctioning because I told him to be quiet. Like, legitimately, I feel like he pressed the button back there and it's like, oh, you gonna tell me to be quiet? Bet. Here, there's an issue with your DRS, but I won't tell you what's wrong with it. Haha. Got a warning for exceeding track limit. My bad.
Okay, I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 0.0 seconds.
need to be careful of tire temps, as I think my DRS actually is offline, but whatever. Not a big deal. I think personally, if this dry line keeps forming the way it is, I think we can probably go to dry tires soon. Wow. I gained a lot on Bearman.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres.
I caught Bearman so fast he came down pit road. I'm beginning to think it's dry tire. Weather report. Weather report.
Inters look like the best tyre for now.
I don't believe you, engineer. Now you're getting paid the big bucks for strategy calls. Ooh. Feels like the crossover period where we can actually rely on the dries. I mean, look at the track. The track looks almost bone dry. Like, I'm literally racing on this, and the tire temperatures are going up because it's dry enough. Like, I'm about to run out of water to run into. Shout out Albert Park for having such great drainage.
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions.
I'm gaining on these guys on inters because the wet tire is the wrong tire to be on. But I'm beginning to think that the inter tire is about to be the wrong tire to be on. I think as soon as it's dry enough for the FIA to put out DRS, I think that's when it's time to pit.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I'm not pushing the envelope with Antonelli here because he's on the wrong tire. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
It's too dry. The rear tires are cooking.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
That's fine. We were nowhere near points today anyway. But we got DRS on that straight. So FIA is like, it's dry enough for dry tires. It's dry enough for DRS, it's dry enough for dry tires. And we'll serve our 3-second penalty, even though I don't want to during the pit stop. But it'll be during the pit stop, especially since we had such a huge gap on doing anyway. Don't touch.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
Got my teammate behind. A ballsy move, but I mean, even Bortoletto is out here on mediums, so if he's out here on mediums, then I can be out here on the salt.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
DRS was enabled a lap ago. We've already had to replace a wing today. Let's not replace two.
Enzo's in the pits. Enzo is in the pits now.
Let's see who we can pass here. Offline is so slippery still. Gotta be careful about the offline.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.3 seconds.
Stop doing that. We want to see if we can get back to at least 11. You're looking like prime Hamilton. Oh no, Sainz out. I think I broke DRS to Behrman, but can't be too sure. Oh, Sainz was in front of me.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Basically, just push just a bit. Because the next lap is the last. Still a 3-second time difference.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Still need a 3-second gap because I have a 3-second time penalty. So we got to negate that penalty. It's a shame that Sainz lost his engine. Like literally the lap before the win. Oh, Leclerc wins. That's new. Sure, a buddy of mine would be jumping for joy at that one. Three-second time penalty negated. Gonna come home P13 still. Didn't get back to 11th, but we'll take it.
And
I'll take it.
End of the race. We'll see
That's
you
a
in
race.
Ferme.
Oh boy, that was good. I enjoyed it. 13th. Yep, and rightfully so, I am driver of the day. That's crazy though. What a race.
Charles Leclerc, what a drive, what a victory. He wins.
To take the win at the first race of the season, now that is important. You get straight in to your competitor's head and they now know that you are the one to beat.
And once all the hard work is over, and after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio. And who gets to take the top step of the podium? Yes, it is I, Leclerc, Charles Leclerc on top.
Those Ferrari guys don't look all that happy that he won. But it's Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren. That's your podium.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Okay, so it looks like Leclerc pulled off a 0 stop, as well as Lando, Hamilton, Esteban Ocon, Fernando Alonso, Alexander Albon, George Russell, Hadjar, and Antonelli. They all went 0 stop strategy. Hulkenberg DNF, Carlos Sainz lost 2 laps. My teammate finished dead in 20th. But we got to 13th with a time penalty. That's okay though. So weird, because it looks like Verstappen actually went down pit road, which is insane to think about. So Leclerc went wets all the way to the end. Verstappen went wet to soft, which means he must have pit very late. And then the rest of them just stayed on wets. Piastri went wet into medium. Tsunoda went wet soft, kind of like his teammate. So that explains a lot. We took 2 stops, but you know, I'm okay with that. That was one heck of a race for us. 13th place is not bad for our debut in F1. I don't expect us to hit here ever again, at least for a while, but I had fun. F1, screw you for giving me wet racing on my first official race back. Literally, first race back, you had to hit me with the water? Really? Let's head home. See that fan sentiment go up a little bit. And that'll be it. See you guys in the next one. Be easy, everybody.